Hi everyone, this is Logos from Critical Gameware, and today I want to run you through the Weapon Equip System 2. So basically this is the Weapon Equip System, and we've added a whole lot of new features and new functionality in response to users' requests. And I'm just going to quickly show you and run you through some of the features. And we'll be releasing another video that goes into the actual details of this, but at the moment I just want to show you how it works. So the first thing you'll notice is that as we run over to here, you can see press E to pick up. So now we can press E to pick up these weapons rather than just walking over them. And as usual, I can press the keys to select the weapon, or I can scroll to select the weapon, and I hold R to sheath it. Another request was to be able to pick the weapons up out of order. So instead of picking up weapon 2 right now, I'm going to jump over to weapon 3 and pick him up first. And there you go, you have weapon number 3 picked up before weapon number 2, and fully functional. The other cool thing is that even though this is weapon number 3, it has jumped into the number 2 slot. So basically the engine will look and see if the slots are containing weapons, and if one of the slots doesn't contain a weapon, then it will put that weapon straight in there. So then I can jump over to weapon number 3, and now that weapon will go into keystroke 3. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and I can scroll as well. Over here we've got the sword as usual, so this is the upgrade function, and it works exactly the same as it used to. Even if the sword happens to be at a completely different keystroke, it will still recognize that you're holding a sword and will replace it. Press E and you will see that that has spawned the old sword in the world. So basically what I can do now is some of the functionality I can hook up, and if I do, it'll mean that I can drop the weapon, the old weapon, and spawn it in the world. And that's an option that also was another request. So pretty cool. We can scroll through the weapons, use the keys, we can pick up out of order, we can pick up with a keystroke, and we can also drop the weapon now. It will recognize whether there's any weapons in the array first, and it will put them in the first available slots, and also the scrolling adjusts to how many weapons you're holding, which is pretty cool. I'll jump out quickly and show you some of the blueprints that handle this. So the first thing was that we moved all of the pickup logic out of the level blueprint. You don't have to worry about the level blueprint anymore, it's all in the weapon parent blueprint, which makes it much easier. Over here is where we handle the key picking up the weapon. You can still hook up this down here, and that will mean that you can just walk over to pick up the weapon, but I reckon a lot of people are going to want to use the key, so there it is defined there. So that's much easier for you. Over here as well in the My Character, it's really easy to just define the size of the array. So here I want to use 3 weapons, so I put in 3 there. So if you want your character to use however many weapons, you just put the number in there, and then you can use the rest of the functionality. It's still possible to use it with an undefined array length. It just requires a few adjustments, but I mean everybody's really going to know how many weapons they want their character to use, I'm pretty sure. So you define that there, hook up the keys as per usual into get array length now, and that will all work. In here, this is where we handle the assigning of the slots. So basically, as I said before, if a slot is available, the weapon will go in there. So even if you pick up weapon number 2 first, it won't go into the keystroke 2 slot, it'll go into the keystroke 1 slot, because it will see that there's no weapon there, and so it will jump right in there. And over here we handle whether there's already a weapon of that category in the blueprint, in the array, and if there is, it'll replace it. So even if you put it at a completely different slot, it will still recognize that you're holding one of the weapons already. Here we also handle the dropping of the weapon, so we can hook up this bit of functionality here, and that will drop the weapon in the world. Or you can just go straight from here to here, and you will no longer drop the weapon and will just get deleted. So the last thing I want to show you is that everything that you see on the screen has been moved to UMG. Here's a pickup text, and that's triggered from the MyHUD blueprint. And here's the weapon texture, which is much easier to move around the screen than previously. So over here I can just select this image, drag it down to the corner here, adjust my anchor. I can even adjust its size if I'd like to. Compile and save that. Jump straight back into the editor, and you'll see that that has been adjusted and its size has been adjusted. So heaps easier to adjust the texture. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and check out the channel for the more detailed video in the future, and thanks for watching.